Hello my friends, welcome to Inside Out Electronic channel. This is Uncle Misha and today we have this Wyze video doorbell on our bench and we're gonna take a look what it is, review it and see how it works. So today it's gonna be more like an unboxing video, then we'll see how far we're gonna push it. So this is Wyze video doorbell. This is wired and this is essentially one of the newest toys from Wyze. And I like some toys. So let's talk about features. So where is our features? So this is feature list. This is 2K HD video resolution. It has color and night vision, and it hooks up to your existing doorbell infrastructure. It has SD cards where you can do recording, two-way audio, so you can speak to your visitors. Pre-roll record. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. It has person and package detection. As far as I understand, this person and package detection works when you pay for it, and it is waterproof. So yeah, after my tear down, that's not going to be waterproof anymore. Ha ha ha. Curious what that's supposed to mean and what that's supposed to mean. This is how it's supposed to look. So it has, and obviously the biggest feature here is the I'm not sure how wide angle is this camera. Yeah, so it consists of Wyze Video Doorbell V2, Wyze Chime Controller, we will see what the heck is that, 30-degree corner kit, wall plate, installation kit, and quick start guide. Appropriate app need to be downloaded. It supports all this jazz. Google, Alexa, AFTTT, App Store, Google Play is all common paraphernalia. So let's take it open and see what we got inside. Okay, tear down time. This time I'm using this dinky knife, but it's very sharp. Packaging is simplistic but efficient as always with Wyze or Wyze. Can we just, yeah. Alright, so this is things what we have inside. Okay, one of the things is not cooperating here. Okay, this because probably has a bunch of wires. I don't need the box. I don't need this box. No, there is an instruction manual. So here's the Wyze doorbell, and let's just take it. I don't like when they do this. Is this to prevent people returning stuff or what? So here we are. Very nice, not super light, efficient box. Has button here, so I understand this is sit-up button. This is not a button. 2 screws, but this is to attach your wires, I assume. So that's the cover. Not gonna open it at the moment. So this is some hardware necessary for hooking up, and that's what they mentioned. 30-degree wall adapter. Let's see what is that 30-degree wall. Why would you do that? There's this. As I understand, how? So this probably connects to the wall, right? Like this goes to the wall or your door trim. This hooks up here. Click. And here will be wire which are connecting to this 2 screws. So this is definitely a terminal here. So okay, actually, oh sorry, this is how it's supposed to be oriented. This is the button. This is our camera. Let's just peel it off. This is probably a tiny LED. This is setup button. Alright, so what we have here a speaker probably, I assume. This is probably a microphone. This is micro SD card. So I thought micro SD will be hidden somewhere behind, but looks like any jerk can just drop by and you pull the micro SD card from here. What do you guys think about it? I think it's kind of stupid. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I just can, visit my neighbor and pull the SD card out of here just for giggles, because SD card cost what, $20? Okay, so we have this, we have mounting, we have quick start guide, which is what I'm wondering, how do you power up this little guy? So this is the wiring, the way you can wire this thing. Okay, yada yada, not much information. I see something interesting on the box. So something about voltages here. Where was it? It says AC 12 to 24 volt, 10 VA. This is a lot, actually. Power mechanical digital chime required with micro SD card sold separately. I'm just curious. What does it say? Input. Oh, here we are. Input 60 to 24 AC, 50 or 60 hertz, 2 amp. Guys, technically we can power this thing with DC. Why? Because there is going to be bridge rectifier inside of this thing, highly likely, which is going to be rectifying this where it is 16 to 24 volt into something meaningful. So you just apply like 18, whatever, let's say 20 volt DC. Doesn't matter the polarity, obviously, because of the bridge rectifier. It's still supposed to work. This is because the chime infrastructure in your house usually runs on a regular small transformer. So, but this is something we can do later when we figure out what the heck is this. Guys, I'm just looking and looking and looking this user manual. I see nothing which actually explain what is that. It just only says Wyze Doorbell chime controller. It doesn't say how to hook it up. So kind of interesting situation when you cannot set this thing up before you, I guess, hook this up. How do you power it? So I assume we have to Wyze app download require. So I assume that app gonna have explanation how to do stuff. Okay, so the only way to understand how this thing works is to launch the app. So here we are. So this is my Wyze app, and here we can add something. Where it is? Let's add a device. Guess this is considered to be camera. Wyze Doorbell V2. It is a camera. If you click here to skip the installation tutorial. So looks like apparently there is some kind of manual how to wire it, but we do not know how to wire it. So let's go. Phillips screwdriver is needed. Okay, Phillips screwdriver. That's not Phillips. Phillips screwdriver. Wired installation required. Install by connecting to your home existing doorbell wiring. 6 to 24 volt. Wow, 10 VA. Oh, 10 VA. It's not much. It's yeah, interesting. So let me think about something, because looks like I won't be able to show you the whole wiring thingy, because it's gonna show it because it's all on the wall, in the wall, and wires are completely outside. Let me think about something here. Okay, so here's what I came up with. So here's my doorbell. Here's my 16 VA volt AC transformer. Here's my Wyze doorbell. Here's whatever thingy and a piece of wire. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna replicate the whole setup here straight at the bench. And we're gonna see how this thing works before we actually install it. And this can be probably good explanation for any other spectator or visitor to my channel, how this Wyze doorbell works. So let's continue. So yes, I have 3 terminals here, but in my video over here I explained how the doorbell works, and you probably need only like this or that, because this is for forward, this is for Front door, this is for rear door if you have patio door and stuff like that, or two entrances. Back door, and have screwdriver and existing wired doorbell. Okay, in the box, so what do we have? In the box we have all this jazz and extension wires, wire caps, long screws, wall anchors, short wires. I'm not missing something. Next, required items. Need to connect the existing chime box power supply to the Wyze Doorbell V2. Need this, wire caps and screwdriver. Next, press the current doorbell. If the current doorbell chime is working as expected. Let's verify if my chime is working as expected. Sorry, we're not gonna use this, sorry. We're gonna use 16. Because this guy, as we already saw in the previous video, won't be able to supply enough. Whoopsies, that's not good. Shorting is not good for your health. Okay, we have hooked up wires which are constantly shorting. Okay, so let's check. Well, we don't have a button, but like we don't need button. We can do this. Let's do this. It is clearly working. Okay, next step. Okay, next, it is working. Turn off the power switch. Yeah. It is turned off, like it's not connected, clearly. Wires are here. Go next. Maybe I just unplug it. Let's unplug it for safety reasons. So I unplug the transformer. Next. Open the chime box. Next. 3 wires. I have 3 wires. Front, trans, rear. Let's say for front, trans, rear. This seems to be where front door. Front, trans, rear. Connect. Disconnect the front wire. Disconnect this disconnected. Okay, I'm gonna use the as a stand. Okay, next. All right, so let's do something like that. Disconnect the front wire. Connect the black wire. Oh man, this is not cool. Ah, this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, we need more stuff. We need this little cute wire thingy. So now we connect this guy, and well, I'm gonna use excess of wire. And we're gonna connect it together. All right, this is connected. Hello, phone. I did connect the black wire. Next. Then this guy goes to front. Well, 2 is my front. I like, and by the way, it's not Phillips, steel flathead screwdriver. We're gonna use this flathead. Connected. What's next? Next. And the red one goes to trans. Okay, so we're gonna unscrew. Connect this guy. No short, no any kind of explosion going on here. And I'm gonna add this gentleman right here. Oh. Just like that. Okay. Oh, obviously. Okay, so this seems like connected, and I understand where it's all going now. Next. Chime wiring is complete. So this thingy, I don't know where it's gonna be dangling. I guess I will glue it right in here. Okay, right now I'm gonna keep it in this, whatever it is. Next, prepare for installation. Okay, I have all this stuff. Next, disconnect the doorbell. Okay, I just realized and I made a mistake because I need a second piece of wire, because this red one here in my particular setup is actually coming from the chime, from the button. Next, next, next. Okay, disconnect the doorbell. So disconnect the doorbell, meaning that in this over here, I have to have this happening. That's gonna be number uno. This is from transformer. This is coming right here. And this was our button. Zing, 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 zing. That, if you remove this, this was actually triggered the working the chime. Okay, so okay, it's too many wires. I hate this, but okay, so I already disconnected the button because it was no button here. Okay, disconnect the doorbell. Perpendicular part, whatever. This is the, where is the doorbell wire located? Parallel. In my case, it's parallel. Choose preferred view. Gonna be in the wedge next. Yes, let's do it. Let's do the wedge. Where is the wedge? Okay, send it through the wedge. So we're sending this through the wedge. Next, install the wall plate. Here's the wall plate. It goes, I think. Oh no, it goes like this. Sorry, I'm not following. Ah, okay, here we are. Install the wall plate. Guess it fishes through, and it says up. Maybe in this, yes, like that, probably. Okay, that's how it looks like. It goes through. Next, attach the extension wires to this gentleman, I assume. I'm not gonna be installing the extension wires. I'll be doing the following. Ta-da! I crimped them and they are nice. So now we're gonna just, I guess polarity doesn't matter. There is no such thing as polarity. It's not cooperating. These wires are really tough. Ta-da! Something like that. Okay, well, I'm not gonna like... Did I do it incorrectly? Okay, I'll figure this out. Huh. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in this case. You're gonna just use it like this. Okay. Attach the extension wire. Then hook up the wires. We've done this, so essentially you hook up your wires which sticking out from the wall with these little nice extension wires, and they are pointing actually upwards. So I will rotate all this stuff, I guess, like this. And now, yes, correct. No, now it would hook up nicely. Right, that was my mistake. Okay, but still, not gonna use that. So we still have one left of these. Okay, phone. Next, turn on the doorbell power. That's the moment of truth. So I'm also curious to see what kind of voltage we're gonna have here. because that has to be constant voltage and gonna be probably AC. And we have 16, as I thought, of 15 volt AC. So this thing is powered right there. And it is blinking orange. It's kind of awkward now. Okay, here we are. Next, it is blinking orange. Next, press setup button. Okay, pull it out. Where is that setup? Oh, how do you? Hello, AX. Okay, I can. How do I detach this thing now? Ready to connect. Famous 2 words. I've heard. Now it's going to pick my Wi-Fi network. I'm picking the Wi-Fi network, setting the password. No, that's the wrong password.
Ready to connect.
Yes, shut up. Password is long. Scan the QR code. So it has this QR code thing. You probably hear the password. And I show this to you. So I'm gonna.
QR code scanned. Please wait.
QR code scanned. Next, I've heard QR code scanned. Connecting. Okay, let's remove this paraphernalia. Kind of regret that I actually wired this stuff through. It's kind of make it not nice looking.
Setup completed.
Oh my god, it's done. Doorbell. I'm gonna name it Doorbell. Next. Basic. Tries to push some money on me or something. We'll figure this out. Yes, I am on basic plan. Skip. So it's asking me to do a group. We want to finish setup without completing your to try list. Cancel. What do you mean to try? Things to try before create already device. No, skip. Of course. I don't need that. Check your status slides. Status slide is nice slide. Next. Oh, okay. So now we have to nicely mount everything. So essentially you take this plate. It's secured obviously to here, and you just fish the wires through, click and pop. And it's nicely installed on side of your door. Okay. Oh, in my case that's not the case. To remove it, just like that. Just push it down, essentially. Next. No, I'm not gonna do. Okay, I'll do firmware update just in case. Off camera, of course. Okay, finally, guys, we have it going after like 3 or 4 soft firmware update. Jeez, this thing is why it's blinking. And take a look at this. You see my hand waving right here. So this thing is definitely using the camera. But the most interesting thing, let's see what's happened. Yikes. Okay, it does work. That's pretty cool. And it looks like it's actually taking the snapshots of whoever actually came in. 736. Well, looks like to me. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's done. I think it is done. There is also a whole bunch of settings right here. You can actually change your chime, camera search chime, doorbell chime, digital, mechanical. What that stands for? I'm curious what that's gonna be. Oh, I like this more. Ah, here we are. You can change this. So this is actually supposed to say mechanical if your thingy is mechanical. If it's digital, look what's happening. 1, 2, 3. It actually 2 or 3 seconds it keep this thing energized to power your digital little thing. You're just gonna make noises or whatever. So this thing's supposed to be set to mechanical in my case. Perfect. I don't like the delay though, but it works. So now when we see all this mass of wires, let's just make a little nice drawing to actually explaining what is what. So for that, I will actually make a drawing and then we talk about it. Let me do it off camera quickly. Okay, so here is the drawing. So this is our transformer. It supplies 16 volt AC. This is our this box, which is kind of does some switching duties, looks like. And this is our solenoids, which are actually chimes. So this plunger is one solenoid. We're talking about just solenoid, which is in between T and 2. So this is our T, this is our 2. This solenoid we are not talking because we are not using it. And looks like white connected is to one solenoid, T connected to red wire, and B, black wire, goes straight to the chime, to the Wyze Doorbell V2. And another wire goes straight from the transformer into the chime. What I don't know, how this thing communicates to this thing. Either it communicates through these wires, or it has some sort of a interface. So I think we have a teardown pending for all this jazz. So I'm gonna take apart this jazz, I'm gonna take apart this jazz in a second video, because today we just try to figure out how thing works. So wiring, as you see, is pretty simple. This mass of wires, just because it's all together crumbled on my desk, on my workbench. All right. So wiring is relatively simple. So essentially, this is powered right here, and I'm gonna say essentially it has here, it was 15.8 volts. Okay. So clearly it goes through this box, which we are very interested to know what it does. Clearly this thing has switch of a sort, either it's a relay or maybe some sort of transistor, which actually turns this or connects essentially this solenoid to the transformer by the command of this guy. So either they have wireless interface of a sort in between, some kind of RF proprietary interface, or somehow they communicate through this wire, which is totally possible. So very, very simple. So essentially you are replacing your mechanical button. On this side is this guy, which is getting power from here and sends the command to this guy to activate your chime. Just like that. So guys, I think and I hope it was useful to you. It was actually quite useful for me to understand all this, because this is how I operate. I had to understand how things works. So now my task is to actually install it. But before install it, we have to take it apart, because I'm so curious to know what's inside here and what inside here. But that's gonna be second video. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope that was useful. If you like, please like, subscribe. I'll be happy to hear from you. And yeah, if you have any comments, I think that's gonna be it for today. Stay safe, stay tuned, and ciao. Whoa, 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 something interesting just happened. Look at this. Does it have a battery inside? It's disconnected and it's still powered. This is interesting. I totally missed that fact. It has actually battery inside. No. Okay, it's dead now. I see. So it probably has a capacitor inside for short power outages. Okay, interesting. I don't know, maybe it's here. I don't know, but clearly it was still keeping the power for, I don't know what, 20 seconds? but it's good to know. Okay, well, ciao.